am Julde Jaiswari with the headline making news in our studios here in Banjul. Sessions at the National Assembly was called off on Monday due to the absence of the executive members. Lawmakers Saturday voted against the motion by the Gambia government to extend the state of public emergency, which ends today. The 45-day of public emergency approved by the National Assembly in April instituted the closure of borders, markets and all other places of convergence until this morning. The Minister of Justice, who tabled the extension request before the National Assembly members on Saturday, pointed out that all the regulations needed to be renewed before Monday, 18th of May. Chairman of the Special Committee on the Implementation of State of Public Emergency, Honorable Alajimbo, explained the concept at hand.
You cannot just say, well, because the government is doing this or A is not doing this, so I'm not going to do that as well. But the most important thing is let's do our part and let's ensure the Gambia, the entire country knows that we are doing our part. If the executive fail to do their part, that is on them. But as a parliament, I think the onus is on us to do what is required of us to do. And that's the reason why I was doing a lot of consultations to ensure that we really reconsider our decision not to agree for the extension. No, we knew, but some of the things the minister really wanted to do has a direct connection with the extension of the state of public emergency. Now, if the minister is going to come to give us any supplementary appropriation, which is the additional expenditure he needs to make in this country, based on the situation that's happening in the country, and we refuse to extend it, then it may not make sense for him to do that. And that's the reason why he has to go back to the drawing board.
The European Union delegation in the Gambia has announced the beginning of campaign for rights of those who chose to be lesbian, gay, bisexual and transgender in the country under the hashtag Break the Silence. The diplomatic unit of the EU bloc made this controversial pledge on Saturday through its official Facebook page. According to the EU, one may not agree with someone's personal choices or preferences, but gay and lesbian Gambians are first and foremost Gambians. The delegation said the European Union stands ready to take action to protect human rights defenders. In 2019 in the Gambia, the EU had to use its human rights safeguarding mechanism to save someone whose life was threatened because of his sexual orientation. Such threats have no place in a democratic society, the EU delegation in the Gambia stated. The Gambia Minister of Health blew the whistle around a systematic corruption in the field of national response in the coronavirus global pandemic. Dr. Ahmadu Lamin Samate spoke in response to the National Assembly members on the lack of timely allowance for frontline health workers after 2 months into the outbreak of COVID-19 in the country. Government of the Gambia allocated emergency fund of $500 million to contain the spread of COVID-19, but the health minister described the aftermath of this allocation as a shift in agenda from the COVID-19 money.
It went back. They brought another list. That list was so big. We say, where are these people? I said, okay, if this list is big, bring it, let us have a look. We looked at the list. There were names of over 300 volunteers. Nobody knows where those volunteers. That means they are not working in the health sector. So if they are volunteers, now that also went. We said non-start again. Remove all the volunteers. Bring the list of the core people. The list of the core people was brought. Some people came together to say, we know the people who are the active players. That list came. We saw names appearing in one section and another and another and another. Then I said, no again.
A complex belonging to Africell GSM company in the Canifing industrial area has been burned down in the fire outbreak on Saturday. The facility believed to house the company's warehouse and a media unit was reported in the morning hours, leading to the destruction of heavy-duty equipment. The cause of the fire was yet to be established, but firefighters managed to rescue certain parts of the areas in the blaze. The company could not give detailed information until investigations is through. Well, viewers, that's all we have for you in this news brief. For more on these and other stories, join my colleague Amadou Kante at 1800 hours. I am Julenya Suare. Do have a pleasant day.
man kontaan boy mu ne boy nga ñim bata mu be taki tubabu du boy nga nakko do mu be doku boy nga kina ñin kenni moy boy pour ay bungulo ñi boro na bungo hani lento am futaji boy de jibe lu njumala ya fuñe koy babun lola ama me ila bungo jibe abadane
jara foyte lafta fulanye man balwo kalam
mu balwo fo balwo ko budlo ko fanan kele boy
ñim bungo jala be ñamende abe mu balwo la do ko
ñin kunna suniata ta www.baluwo.com anin baluwo isela bulloran jorangol be sang anila kudola asatare mambata jorangol membu ko sementol kenyo babarol nil peruol woni nga nyon jamal ta baluwo.com yin jorangol be sang ila dinkira bado adungite batala je anin baluwo ifangole marate la kudola.
Hey there. You must have heard about a new viral disease called COVID-19, or most popularly, coronavirus. The World Health Organization has declared the coronavirus outbreak a pandemic. Here are some myths and facts about the coronavirus COVID-19.
Wow, Manduma Diga. Getting the coronavirus is a death sentence.
No, Lord Digger. According to a study by the Chinese Center for Disease Control on February 18, the virus has only killed about 2.3% of the people who have contracted it.
I'm afraid that's not true as well. Bro, hale, munna ko am?
Boy, they gonna swami COVID-19. You will know.
No. How would you know, my friend? COVID-19 causes a wide range of symptoms, which might resemble those of other respiratory illnesses. Plus, it takes about 14 days before the symptoms start showing, so it would be very hard to know if you had it.